It has been said that winter scenes in Korean dramas are appealing in Southeast Asian countries that rarely see snow. Recently, a Southeast Asian broadcasting production team visited South Korea to shoot dramas and shows in a wintry setting. A Malaysian man and woman have come to South Korea on a business trip. They fall in love at a snowy ice ring.
Saya teman pergi birthday party awak. Saya tiupkan lilin, saya potongkan kek. Action!
This TV drama will be aired across Malaysia, is mainly shot against a backdrop of South Korea's wintry scenes, including a ski resort and winter festival in Gangwon province and Mount Nam in Seoul.
Winter, in the drama, we must have snow, cool, and the ice.
The actors' experience of filming in Korea, such as wearing traditional Korean hanbok attire and Korean-style makeup, has already created a sensation in Malaysia. Production teams from 7 Southeast Asian countries, including a Filipino tour program and famous Indonesian and Thai entertainment shows, have visited Korea this winter. Scenes of winter in Korea will be aired across Southeast Asia, which is home to a population of 600 million. South Korea's 11-year-old figure skating prodigy Yoo Young has Olympic gold in her sights, and with a tough 6 hours a day training regime, she is prepared to work hard to get it. Despite her tender years, Yoo has been hailed as the heir apparent to Korean ice queen Kim Yoo-na after she became South Korea's youngest ever ladies singles champion in January. Yoo is 4 feet 7 inches or 143 centimeters tall, stunned her competitors at the national championships. She is dubbed as a figure skating genius by a prominent newspaper. It was an overnight success which has been years in the making. Yoo Young was 5 years old when she first attempted skating at a rink in tropical Singapore where she grew up. Yoo Young mastered the single axel in just 2 lessons. Her coach said such a kid was unheard of. But Yoo's high levels of performance come at a price. That is 4 hours a day on the ice, a further 2 hours training off it, and the loss of many pleasures most children take for granted. Even Lee's pride is piqued with uneasiness about what her daughter may be missing. Yoo Young can't hang out with friends, wear pretty clothes to school, or take piano lessons. The search for Kim's successor is intense, with South Korea just 2 years away from hosting the Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang. She started skating in 2010. When aged just 5, she was captivated by Kim's winning routine in Vancouver, watched repeatedly by her mother on the family computer. After a few lessons from a local instructor, Yoo's mother realized that skating was more than just a hobby for her daughter. Yoo will still be under the minimum age of 15 at South Korea Pyeongchang Winter Olympics in 2018, but she is already eyeing success at the 2022 edition in Beijing. She is now trying to master the triple axel, the highest value triple jump which only a handful of women skaters have landed in international competition. Colorful lantern shows in Shanghai and Taiwan were held during the recent Chinese Lantern Festival. Shanghai opened its largest ever lantern carnival at the Shanghai Expo Park. 99 lantern groups with different themes are on display at the event, including a 20-meter-high lamp inspired by the Monkey King to celebrate the Year of the Monkey. The Lantern Carnival runs until March 13. Meanwhile, Taichung City in Taiwan also held a lantern show. The show featured lamps with monkey images, including the Monkey King. The Monkey King, also known as Sun Wukong in Chinese, is a leading character in the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West. The story tells of how the Monkey King accompanied the monk Xuanzang on a journey to India to retrieve sacred Buddhist scriptures known as sutras. China's annual Lantern Festival falls on the 15th day of the first lunar month. The festival can be traced back to about 2,000 years ago. Bench dragon parades dating back over 600 years were highlights for China's Lantern Festival celebrations. In Anyi County of Jiangxi Province, China, hundreds of people gathered in Tuanbei village for the big event of Bench Dragon Lantern Parade. Every household provided a bench decorated with lanterns, and people carried them in a queue, which looked like a lightning dragon moving at night. Preparation for the parade began in the afternoon. After the head of the dragon started to move, other people carrying their bench lanterns followed it. As the night came, people carried the dragon lanterns and walked on the field while fireworks decorated the sky, accompanied with live music played by villagers. The Bench Dragon Lanterns Parade in Tuanbei village dates back to the Ming Dynasty of 1368 to 1644. It is said to originate in local people's expression of their gratitude for the two gods who saved an ancestor of the village in the form of Bench Dragon Lanterns Parade, and it has become a yearly folk celebration around the Lantern Festival. It is a good timing to pray for a good harvest in the new year as well. In Fuqing City of Fujian Province, villagers celebrated the Lantern Festival by demonstrating bench dragon lanterns. The dragon ran over 120 meters long and was performed by over 100 villagers. Besides the bench dragon, there was also many other animal-shaped lanterns in the parade, which expressed people's wish for a good harvest and peace in the new year. The Bench Dragon Lantern Parade in Fuqing City also dates back to the Ming Dynasty and is said to be associated with the fight against the invasion of Japanese pirates at that time. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently flagged off the first prototype diesel bus converted into electric bus for parliamentarians in New Delhi. The flagged off was held at the Parliament House premises while pitching for a pollution-free Bharat on the lines of Swak Bharat. The 16-seater retrofit electric bus is expected to usher in a new era of pollution-free mass transport in India. Handing over the keys of the first electric battery-run bus to Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said all buses need to be invested in and new ones need to be introduced. He further said that new buses will lower pollution in the country and their manufacture will further promote the Make in India initiative. The prototype bus was developed by KPIT Pune in consultation with the Central Institute of Road Transport, and the technology is completely indigenous. Union Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar said the buses are the centre's contribution in the fight against pollution. Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari said that the government's aim is to replace diesel buses with electric ones to protect the environment. For now, 2 buses have been given for use by members of parliament. 10 more buses will be retrofitted for use by state road transport undertakings by this month. A decision over converting existing diesel fleet of buses to electric ones will be taken after evaluating the current initiative. The first Wagyu beef, prepared in accordance with the Islamic rules in Hokkaido, northern Japan, was served at a tasting event in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. The halal-certified beef produced in Hokkaido was exported for the first time to the UAE. The beef was rated high among local government officials, distributors and chefs who were invited to the event. A chef who is well known in the Middle East prepared 12 dishes using various parts, including the loin, which makes good steaks. Guests also enjoyed beef croquette and seared beef as well as rib roast steaks. A man from the UAE said that as demand for Wagyu beef is high, not only in Dubai but also in the entire Middle East, its potential is very good.
Many people in UAE they are looking for Japanese Wagyu beef since many years. We go to restaurants and we think it's Japanese Wagyu, but then we understand it's not Japanese Wagyu, it's another country Wagyu. So everybody is looking for having the Japanese Wagyu beef in Dubai.
Representative of Hokkaido Food Industry Promotion Organization, Yasutaka Sagawa, said it was good that Hokkaido Wagyu beef was highly rated among people in Dubai. Sagawa said the next challenge for the organization is to secure a stable supply of beef. The first train connecting China to Iran through the ancient Silk Road has arrived in the Iranian capital after traveling over 10,000 kilometers. The train was launched in an effort to revive the ancient road, carried 32 containers of commercial products originating from China's eastern province of Zhejiang. The trip from China to Iran took 14 days, covering over 10,399 kilometers, or about 6,500 miles, taking the cargo train through Central Asian countries of Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan. Head of the Islamic Republic of Iran Railways, Mohsen Pursayed Akai, said the arrival of this train in less than 14 days is unprecedented. He added this is an important step for the revival of the Silk Road, and the train has traveled 700 kilometers per day, saving 30 days compared to normal time that takes to go this distance. At present, the train's travel schedule is monthly, but its frequency will increase if there is a need. The time spent by the train to reach the Iranian capital has been 30 days shorter compared with the maritime route, starts from China's Shanghai port and ends in Iran's Bandar Abbas port city. The train traveled 700 kilometers per day on average, which is even more rapid than transit trucks that travel the same route. The ceremony held to welcome the train at Tehran Railroad Station was attended by Pursayed Akai and ambassadors of China, Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan in Iran. Pursayed Akai, who is also Deputy Minister of Road and Transportation, said the train's route will not end in Tehran but will continue to Europe. After inauguration of the freight railroad from China to Europe, more goods will be transited through Iran to European countries, and this will increase the Islamic Republic's transit revenue. The freight train started off from China's trading hub of Yiwu in January. Iran is strategically located in the Middle East, sharing land borders with 7 nations and sea channels on its northern and southwestern parts.